Welcome to Head to Head, our weekly preview and prediction show. And Anise, finally, after a long regular season, we have arrived at Iron Bowl week. Alabama returns to the scene of the kick six, and despite my helpful suggestion of a week ago, I don't think Auburn's going to call in sick.
All right, so let's break these teams down. So the good news for Auburn, they are now bowl eligible. So they haven't completely fallen apart for the season. And I do feel like their defense still at the bottom of the SEC, or close to the bottom, they seem to be improving a little each week.
They have gotten better, and look at it this way. Since LSU, they have not given up 30 points in regulation to a single SEC opponent. That is progress because they gave up 30 plus to everybody in the world last year, so they have gotten better on defense. Losing the Georgia game was not the fault of the defense. Losing the Ole Miss game was not the fault of the defense. The offense has been the problem. So the defense is the one thing I think that gives them hope in this game, that they can play their best game on defense, keep Alabama in the 20s, and then try to find a way to score some points.
But Alabama's coming into this game with a lot to play for as a team, and then also Derrick Henry, where he's trying to solidify his Heisman campaign.
And one other problem for Auburn is not just a motivated Derrick Henry. Remember what Leonard Fournette did to the Auburn defense? Now, we said they've gotten better, and they have. Derrick Henry is better than Leonard Fournette. Okay, and it's prediction time. But before we tell you who's going to win and by how much, we're going to go to Tennessee Titans practice, where a couple of former Alabama and Auburn players are keeping the proud NFL tradition alive.
Well, I won't give you a score prediction, but we're going to win. And then after that, I'm going to talk smack for 364 days, just like that.
I'm making a bold prediction, 35 zip. We ain't gonna let them score. We don't want them to score. We're gonna make it look bad. Roll Tide.
War damn Eagle.
Shocker, former players true to their school. But what have you got, Anise?
Well, I really feel that Auburn is just too one-dimensional for Alabama. Alabama has the number, I think, 1 or 2 rushing defense in the country. So Auburn's gonna have to throw the ball downfield. And another point is, Auburn seems to be playing worse at Jordan-Hare. Alabama seems to be playing better on the road. I'm going with Alabama here, 34-17.
Yeah, that's a bad combination. Auburn struggling at home and Alabama dominating on the road. You've got to take the lid off the Alabama defense to have any chance. Auburn doesn't have the quarterback to do that. It doesn't have the receivers to do that. And I don't think John Franklin III is eligible yet, the commitment from junior college. So I wanted to stick with my original score of infinity to 3. But not even the Auburn Aubitron can count that high. So I'm going to say Alabama wins it 38-9. Daniel Carlson kicks 3 field goals. So there you have it. The only thing standing between Alabama and the playoff is Gus Malzahn and Jim McElwain, which means the only thing standing between Alabama and the playoff is Jim McElwain. And the only thing standing between Gus Malzahn and the Birmingham Bowl is Highway 280.